just click on the screen. Click. And then,
Let us now continue by looking at a few more questions relating to substitution. As you can see at this very moment, that substitution is very, very easy. It's not anything hard. And if you get the hang of it, then you will do very well. Now we have another question. It says b squared, evaluate or find the value of this expression, b squared multiplied by 3bc minus 2a. So we have our values. A is 2, b is minus 2, and c is minus 3. What is it going to be? Is it going to be 5? Is it going to be 10? Let us see. Only by working out we will realize what our true answer, true value will be. Now I'm sure some of you are very smart, and you, of course, you have worked way ahead of me already and you have got your answer. But let us nonetheless work it out. Now b squared means minus 2 square. So this is minus 2. I am going to put my negative 2 in bracket, and I'll tell you why later. So that's minus 2 multiplied by, I can do that bracket now. It says 3 multiplied by b, which is minus 2, multiplied by c, which is minus 3, and then we are going to subtract the value of 2a, so that's 2 times 2, and then we can put our bigger bracket there. Now minus 2 squared, if you did not, some persons do not remember that when you square negative 2, your answer is positive 4. And so some persons will do something like this, that minus 2 square, and then they put the answer is equal to minus 4. But remember that you never ever square a number and get your answer to be equal to anything negative. Negative 2 all squared means negative 2 multiplied by negative 2. So this is a no-no. And so if negative 2 multiplied by negative 2, we are multiplying two negative values, then we must get a positive result. And it is easier for you to put the negative in the bracket, and then you will realize that everything will be squared. So negative 2 squared is equal to 4. And so we're going to be multiplying this now. We're going to go into the bracket, the bigger bracket, the square bracket. So we have 3 times negative 2. We're multiplying two unlike signs right there. So that's negative 6. And so remember, when we multiply these two, we end up with negative 6. And so negative 6, just to remind you, see, we get a negative 6 for that result. And so negative 6 multiplied by negative 3 will give us a positive 18. Negative times a negative is positive. And then minus 2 times 2, that's positive 4 right there. And so when you work out what is in this bracket, you're going to get 18 minus 4 is equal to 14. So you have 4 multiplied by 14. And so 4 multiplied by 14 will give you a final answer of 56. Now, for those persons who would apply what is called a distributive law, you would still end up with your answer as 56, because we know that according to the law, multiplication is distributive over addition and subtraction. So at this point, for those persons who may want to say 4, just to show you, times 18 minus 4, you can also say 4 times 18, and you can write down your value. So 4 times 18, that is 72. And then we have 4 multiplied by 4, and that is 16. And so we can have 72 minus 16 is the same thing as 56. So if you take this approach or work out what is in the bracket first, then you will also arrive at your correct result.